Today, we're diving into 3 podcast co-hosts who straight up dipped, left the show, the feed, the fans, and never really explained why. From huge podcasts with millions of listeners to podcast shows that are no longer with us. Let's get right into it. Number 1. Doc Willis, the quiet exit from Bad Friends.
You're right. But some societies, like Koreans, they might have a God complex, but they don't have a history of oppressing another group of people.
Each other, right?
Are you fucking out of your mind?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
You don't think Asians had they didn't oppress?
Koreans didn't have slaves. We didn't fly.
Did Koreans have slaves?
Yeah, Google that.
Yeah, because I think that's fucking wrong.
Somebody built them pyramids. It wasn't just somebody like, we're going to go.
Korea had the longest unbroken chain.
Korea
had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history, spanning 1,500 years. Fuck off.
That's not what it says. Zoom it in. My eyes are blurry.
Go
Zoom
back,
it in.
Carlos.
I want to read it. All right.
Read it out loud, you piece of shit.
Get close. All right. Korea had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history. Fuck. Holy shit.
You guys are fucking scumbags.
We're scumbags. We're fuckos.
Dude, that's insane.
That's super insane.
If you watched the Bad Friends podcast starting around 2021, you might remember a third guy in the background of Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino's chaotic duo. That was Doc Willis, a stand-up comedian, Comedy Store regular, and low-key fan favorite. Doc first started appearing around episode 80, titled Urban Bobby and the Gucci Gang, and was never officially a co-host, but his presence was consistent enough to feel like he was part of the crew. Then, he was just gone by mid-2023. No episode farewell. No send-off. He just vanished. Fans started asking questions. Was there drama? A fallout? Did Doc just ghost them? Well, in a 2024 interview on the Old School New School comedy podcast, Doc talked about his time on Bad Friends and said he was grateful for the exposure, but gave no solid reason for the exit. He kept it classy, but the absence, still weirdly quiet. Since then, he's been performing more stand-up, even popped up on Whiskey Ginger again with Santino. So clearly there's no major beef. But man, the vibe shift was noticeable. Number 2, Toby McMullen, the missing producer of the Are You Garbage podcast.
A nice shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. Makes us all look good. Toby McMullen, everybody. T-Bone McScruffins, Toby McMullen, everybody. And how about a nice, quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. Makes us all look good. Works the 1s, the 2s, the 3s, and the 4s. He crosses the T's and he dots the I's. Give it up for my number 2, my other best pal in the whole wide world, T-Bone McMuffin, Toby McMullen.
What up, boys?
That big old sausage on.
What up, T-Bones?
I don't.
Toby McMullen was the guy behind the scenes on the Are You Garbage podcast since day one in 2020. Kevin Ryan and H. Foley were the voices up front, but Toby handled the production, edits, timing, everything that gave the show its rhythm. He was so integral to the podcast, he was actually a part of the podcast intro, always chiming in with a funny line or two, and definitely felt like part of the trio. But in 2024, Toby suddenly erased from the picture. No big announcement. No send-off episode. Just gone. Fans on Reddit noticed and speculated. Was it creative tension? Business pivot? Did the McMuffin expire? No clear answers were ever given. Just quiet substitution onto another producer. The guys moved forward with their new producer loop. Toby, meanwhile, kept it moving. He's appeared on the Catching You Up podcast, talked about his journey from Chicago to New York, and worked on other comedy and production gigs, even started his own podcast. So he's good, just no longer in the garbage pile. Number 3, Stavros Halkias, Come Town podcast.
The bag 92%.
That movie falls apart at the end. I don't understanding.
Yeah, why is he in the air?
Old man that we're supposed to be rooting for, even though like I'm on the bank's side. I don't know why you wouldn't think that guy's got a suit and sunglasses. The old man assaulted him.
Yep.
You know, so
that was so funny how the bank's like, "We got your old ass, bitch."
yeah.
You fucking hit me, bitch.
I love all the Disney knockoffs of the Pixar movies
Oh yeah.
where it's like, you know, it'd be like Toy
Fish.
Story. Yeah. Like, yeah, right, yeah. Finding some fish that got lost.
Shark Tale.
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
that what
Shark's
it is?
Tale literally is that.
Yeah,
You're
DreamWorks
right.
Yeah.
always kind of ripped off
Yeah.
Pixar.
Yeah.
Pixar's always the best, though. Did you guys see
Hot
Inside Out?
No.
I did.
No.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
I should
pretty
get
good.
high as shit.
Watch them.
I should get some Oxycontin. Or maybe I should just start
Just
buying
heroin?
heroin again. Yeah. And watch fucking nothing. Just stare at the wall.
Stavros Halkias, a man so funny, his laugh alone could be a Patreon tier. He was one of the founding co-hosts of Come Town, alongside Nick Mullen and Adam Friedland, starting back in 2016. For 6 years, Stav helped shape the identity of Come Town, insane, unfiltered, and somehow always hilarious. Then, on June 25, 2022, Stav announced on Twitter, "Wanted to let everyone know that I'm not a part of Come Town anymore." Just like that. It wasn't a bit. It wasn't a prank. He was out. Why? He said he wanted to focus on stand-up, his own podcast, Stabby's World, and content that allowed more depth than the nuclear chaos of Come Town. Respectable. But let's be honest, after he left, the show felt different. It technically rebranded into the Adam Friedland Show, but the Stav energy? Irreplaceable. He's doing fine though, touring, crushing stand-up, and hosting his own show where he actually gets to talk. Still, that exit hit fans like a breakup text at 2 a.m. Podcast chemistry is fragile. All it takes is one argument, a schedule change, or a fat Netflix offer, and boom, someone's gone. Some fade quietly. Some get replaced. Some just disappear. Know any other podcast co-hosts who ghosted their own show? Drop their names in the comments. Let's get messy. Smash like, subscribe for more content deep dives. And remember, always appreciate the third mic. You never know when they'll vanish for good. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Alright. Bye, guys.